Welcome back to Top Repairs. Today's topic, I'm going to show you guys how to fix P0352 ignition coil A primary secondary circuit malfunction for cylinder number 2. Here are a list of tests that you're going to do to make sure that you're going to fix this issue. Let's start with test number 1, and that is going to be inspection. First, inspect the connector on the ignition coil. Make sure the connector is not loose, make sure it is not broken, and make sure the wires are not open. If the wires are open and they end up touching together, it is going to cause a short. Next, you want to remove the ignition coil and you want to inspect it. Make sure the boots are not cracked. Make sure the boots feels firm. Make sure you don't see any cracks on the ignition coil. If you look at this ignition coil, there's going to be a rust spot on it. It means that the insulator on the ignition coil is falling apart, and this can cause the ignition coil to arc against the ground part. Next, if you see engine oil directly on the ignition coil, it means that the spark plug tube seals is bad and you should replace it, because if there's too much engine oil on the ignition coil, it can cause it to fail. The next test you want to do is you want to swap the ignition coil on cylinder number 2 with the good ignition coil on cylinder number 1. And if the problem follows and you're now getting P0351 for a bad ignition coil on cylinder number 1, that's how you know you're going to have a bad ignition coil for cylinder number 2. The next test is going to be the water test. So take a spray bottle and spray directly on the ignition coil. And if you hear it crackling and you see it's starting to arc or it's starting to spark, that's how you know you're going to have a bad ignition coil. The next test is going to be the power balance test or cylinder drop test. With the engine running, disconnect the connector on cylinder number 2 ignition coil. And if you hear no change in RPM at all and you hear no change in engine noise, that's how you know you're going to have a faulty ignition coil, a bad connector, or a wire issue. Next, you're going to use a test light and you're going to check for spark. So disconnect cylinder number 2 ignition coil, but leave the connector on. Next, take your test light and connect it to battery negative. Next, hold the test light about half an inch away from the ignition coil and you want to check the spark intensity. Next, if the spark looks extremely faint, like faint orange or faint red, that's how you know you're going to have a failing ignition coil. And of course, if you see no spark at all, it means that ignition coil had already failed. The next test is going to be the tap test. With the ignition coil installed on the vehicle, take a screwdriver and tap directly on the ignition coil. And if you see the engine acting up, that's how you know you're going to have an ignition coil that is starting to fail. The next test is going to be the resistance test. So you're going to take your multimeter and you're going to set it to ohm. And you're going to probe the pins on the ignition coil and you're going to compare it to manufacturer spec. And always follow manufacturer spec because it's going to be different for every single vehicle out there. So that's how you're going to fix P0352 code. I hope you found that lesson useful. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.